Just how popular was Alliance Insight compared to the rest of the TCG world? Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on some awesome content. So this is some data that my friend Matt Gideon shared on Facebook. And this was shared from, what was it, POW Interactive out here. And this is going to be sales in Japan from 1/6 to 2/6. So this is going to be covering January to very early February and the products that came out at this time. And I just want to point out here that the reason why we're doing this is because I wanted to show how strong Alliance Insight was to the rest of the products that came out during this time. And it is crazy to see the differences across, the market and things like that. So we're going to be starting off, this is going to be looking at booster pack data, I believe, based on this. So there'll be some products and things like that. But Pokemon card game, Scarlet and Violet Battle Partners. This was 164 yen a pack. And they sold 39,742,632. There we go. Holy crap. For Pokemon to be that far above the rest of the curve out here is kind of freaking nuts, man. Like, that's beyond any sort of expectation that you could actually hope to have. Now, in comparison, Yu-Gi-Oh! Also blew it out of the frickin' water out here. Alliance Insight dropped them 125.25. And this had, 19,597,114 packs sold. In comparison, obviously, Pokemon had double the amount of that being dropped. But I gotta give it to Alliance Insight out here. Alliance Insight did freaking phenomenally out here. And Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair, Pokemon's giga far ahead. But like, Yu-Gi-Oh! With Alliance Insight was so much further ahead in terms of those comparison of units sold. That's nuts. Now, One Piece also had a pack drop during the same time. So all the big boys out here came to Titan, all right? One Piece's 25th collection was dropped on 125, same day as Yu-Gi-Oh! And only 7,645 units sold. Now, that doesn't mean that One Piece is doing bad, because you can tell between the tightening numbers here that One Piece very clearly has a strong hold on the market for what it is. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Titan level, but it's enough out here that you can see and understand, hey, One Piece is doing phenomenally. Also, they're 200 yen versus 160 yen. Just a little bit of a difference for that. Now, Disney Lorcana enters the battle. This is going to be the Japanese version of this set dropping. Now, these are 300 yen a pack. Now, for Disney's first experience out here, dropping on the same day as Alliance Insight and the One Piece set out here, Disney managed to sell 3,497,645 units during this time, which is not freaking bad for a card game entering into the market at this time. And, we all kind of joke, we're like, Disney, it is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. Disney is a frickin' monster, man. All right. And they have the hold here at number 4 for this. I'm not surprised. Now, Duel Masters, Battle Royale Volume 4, The Devil God Returns. This came out on 12/21, 160 yen. They sold 1,895,398 units for this. It's not a very strong number, but it's enough to kind of get you, an idea of how that's going. And then we had Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel, the Triple Build Pack Evolution Impact, which came out on 1/11, sold 1,739,422 units, which is not bad. But Duel Masters also had this Explosive Stimulation Dunamite pack, which was 1,250 yen. But this special product sold 1,527,596. Okay, so we're not doing too bad there. Now, Azure Lane Volume 2 for Weibsch Wars came out, 400 yen a pack on 117, and it only sold 1,123,768 units. it feels a little bit lower, but that's the end of the million packs. All right, you cross that line in the sand, we're done. The Ultraman card game. Now, you might not know this, but Ultraman just came out with something. The Raging Crimson and Azure just came out in 124. It was 180 a pack, and they sold a little bit under 1 million units and 951,020 packs, which is not too terrible. And then, of course, Digimon card game Over the X came out on 131, 200, and it sold a little bit under 800,000 at 779,020 units. Okay, we're set there. The Quintuplets card game. I know, I can't believe this actually has a card game. These came out at 400 yen a pack, which is nuts. They only sold 653,062 units for that, but that's expensive. Shadowverse Evolved Collaboration Pack, Umumatsumi. These things were 600 yen a pack, and they sold 588,000. Shadowverse not doing too great out here, but also Battle Spirits. This game that just died in America. Came out on 125, so same day as the Titans. Came out at 300 yen a pack, and they sold 559,565 packs. Okay. Union Arena, 2.5D Temptation. Sold about 550,000 units at 300 yen a piece, which is not bad. Now, don't worry, why is it still going out here? We got the booster pack, Love Live, Girls Academy, 400 yen a pack, only sold 308,000 units. That's really freaking sad, actually, because Azure Lane did amazing, man. They had 1.1 million units sold for Azure Lane, and in comparison to that, okay, well, what about Project Sekai? Project Sekai was, what is this, 100 yen a pack, and they only sold 275,738 of that. Huh. We Cross, oh, well, hello there, We Cross, I'm glad to see you're up here. All right, We Cross performed on 131, 350 yen a pack, they only sold 214,991 units. That's really, really low. But don't worry, Pokemon returns out here. Pokemon card game Scarlet and Violet deck build box battle partners. These were 3,819 yen. They sold about 200,000 of those, which a little bit different for an increased product point, which is kind of crazy. The Weib Schwarz Goddess of Victory Nikkei pack. This came out on 12/13 at 400 yen. They only sold 157,448 of this. Huh. Okay. Pokemon card game Scarlet and Violet Final Set Lily. 2,200 yen, came out on 124, same day as all the battle partner stuff. And that was 154,918 units sold. Now, obviously, there was Magic the Gathering was included in this. I think they sold 115,000 units from what I was reading. From Gideon's post, which is, below the top 20 out here. But this is interesting just to finally, you get a little bit of an idea of units out here that are moving and just seeing, what is, the snapshot zooming in out here on the TCG world. It's crazy to see the Nikkei underperformed. Well, I guess it didn't really underperform. It actually came out, many a while back, and this was just kind of the carry out of what was left. So I mean, it's still kind of doing its thing out here. But Azure Lane was definitely popular. But this should give you a really good snapshot out here as to things like Alliance Insight, giving you insight into the market and just how these power sets are doing. This also should give you an opinion on how Lorcana is doing entering into the Japanese market, which is interesting. I like to keep an eye on all card game things related out here because all of this, it all ties together in the ecosystem in those challenges. People want change in Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, you need these challengers to step into the arena and actually put pressure on the other card games. While One Piece and Disney Lorcana might be able to do that, they're far from tightening with Yu-Gi-Oh, man. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of stuff for Alliance Insight. So what do you guys think about everything? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. You guys stay safe out there, all right? Patrons, thank you. go!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.